Hey guys, so I just got done working. It's like 8:30 a.m. We're like almost 9. I got a ride all the way to San Diego. These 3 girls got a ride from Universal Studios all the way to Point Loma. And I took the ride. It's interesting because I got an order at Raising Cane's, and it was around like 1:30 a.m. or something like that. And usually around that time on a Friday or like on a weekend when like everyone's going out and everyone's getting food, it's not worth it to take food orders because we have to go through the drive-thru. Like all the indoors are closed, so you can't just go in and grab it really fast. So you have to wait in this super long drive-through line, and like who knows how long it'll take. So I turned down that ride, or I accepted it, but then I got to the Raising Cane's and saw how long the line was to wait. So I just canceled it. I was like, nah, I'm like not gonna waste like a bunch of time waiting here for this. Yeah, I was gone for a long time because the nostalgia ended. Put that nostalgia back on. But yeah, so it's every now and then, if I like mess up and accept one of these food orders at this time, I'll just cancel it. So that's what I did. I canceled it, and then I immediately got a ride from Universal Studios to Point Loma, which that tends to happen a lot. Like, it's like the universe or the algorithm rewarding me for what? The universe or like the algorithm or something rewarding me for like, I don't know, standing up for myself or for turning down small potatoes, and then it just gives me way bigger potatoes. So I got this ride from Universal Studios all the way to Point Loma, and so I took it. Usually I wouldn't take a ride like that. Like, usually I'm just not in the mood, but I was like up for it because I knew that there would be no traffic. Like, it would be relatively fast for a trip that long. And there was like a possibility that my parents might be awake. Like sometimes, or I guess not so much lately, but my dad used to just like stay up super late, like watching TV and stuff on the weekends. And every now and then my mom will text me at like 4 a.m. or something. So I was thinking maybe they might be up and I could hit them up and stop by for a bit and then come back. But they were asleep, so I ended up just working in San Diego all night because I kept getting rides, and they were like pretty good rides. Like, I made a decent amount of money working down there, and I figured I would just work until my mom got up and then probably just go visit her real quick. But by the time that she texted me back, I had just decided to come back. So I was like, I'll just see you next time. Like, next time I end up down there, she ends up here, I'll see her. Like, I didn't feel like taking all the time to go down there because I worked for like 13 hours or something. So I was like, I think it's time to call it and just go back. Like, not take the extra time it would take to stop by. And I just saw her like 2 weekends ago or something, so it's fine. But yeah, it's interesting, man. San Diego versus LA, because like people always talk about, I don't know, like a lot of times I meet people up here who like really like San Diego, and they only know it from the perspective of like going to visit. Like, I've met a few people who have lived there and they like it, but they tend to like it better up here, the ones who have lived there. Obviously, that's why they came back here. Like, they would just stay there if they liked it better there. And then like people who haven't lived there, actually, I'm lying. I've met people up here who are like just back for the holidays or something and like it better down there. But yeah, a lot of people that do like it better down there, they tend to only know it from the perspective of visiting and I guess like having like a nice weekend and stuff, because it is really nice. Like San Diego is a very like beautiful city and it's like less congested. Like there's definitely traffic, but it's not as bad as up here. And it's more chill. It's like more of a relaxed vibe. So I guess it's like a nice change of pace if you've like always lived here. But I don't know, there's something about or San Diego is cool, but I definitely like LA so much more. Like LA is just like so much more full of life. Like I like being like in a place with like so many people and so many different vibes all over the place, and everything's like much denser than San Diego, and like people are doing things. Like there's like always shows to go to. There's like always something happening. Like people are working hard and celebrating, and like I feel like people's friend groups are like more passionate. People are like more passionate in general, and people are like chasing their dreams and doing creative things, and there's just like an overwhelmingness of creativity. Like everywhere you go there's art and people are doing something. Like people are going out at night. Like I don't know. And then like there's also like just aside from like the creative world, but there's also just so many like normal people too. And like me, like I don't do anything, I just work and stuff. And I don't know, I find it like easier to talk to people here. Like I don't know, it just feels like life feels like life here. Like people are outside talking to each other, like people are going out doing things. Like San Diego feels like kind of like purgatory or something. Like you're just like waiting for something and nothing's happening and everyone's waiting around. Like that's like my experience. Like LA is like hell, what people like to say, and hell is awesome for those that LA is hell and hell is great. But yeah, like I don't know, the things that people complain about in LA too, like the main complaints I hear is traffic, which like isn't that bad to me, honestly. Like there is always traffic, but it's like such a minor thing to deal with, and it just makes it feel like it's like more alive and stuff. Like it just makes me feel like people are doing things and things are happening and stuff. And honestly, and I feel like because of the position in life I'm in, like it's not like I'm have to be at places at certain times. Like my job just starts when I get in my car and turn the app on, and it doesn't really make a difference for me if I'm in traffic or not. So I have like kind of a biased perspective towards the traffic. But honestly, the traffic is such a small thing to deal with. Like people complain about the traffic, which I'm fine with. People complain about how expensive it is, which isn't any different to me. Like, if anything, it's probably like, it's around the same as San Diego. And you can find like nicer locations for cheaper here than, I don't know. I mean, I don't have like the most accurate say in this because I never lived on my own in San Diego. Like I always lived with my parents. So, look at his face. Like he looks like he just saw a ghost or something. Oh, I think he saw a fly. Is that what it is? I don't know. He saw something. But what was I saying? I forgot what I was saying. Oh, but yeah, I was saying I never lived on my own in San Diego. Like I either lived with my parents or I've like crashed with friends for extended periods of time, but it's never like I was paying rent. So I don't know for sure, but I think the prices are around the same. But like you can find more cheaper places to live in LA is the impression I get. Because, like, where I live, it's not, like, the nicest place, but it's in a pretty nice neighborhood. And it's, like, relatively cheap, like, for California. For, like, a major city in California. It's, like, a pretty good price. Not for, like, other parts of the country. Like I was talking to a guy I gave a ride to tonight that was from Orlando that was telling me you can get, like, what did he say? Like a 2-bedroom apartment in, like, a nice area with, like, a pool and a gym and stuff for, like, $600 or something. I was like, what? Like, that's crazy. But, like, I don't know. Like, people complain about the price, which it's all I know is paying this much for stuff. So it doesn't really make a difference to me. People complain about... What else do people complain about? Like how dirty it is, which for me, it kind of makes it feel like cozier, or like when places are too cookie cutter and too clean, I don't know, it gives them a coldness. And when places are a little dirtier, I don't know, I'm like a little more comfortable. And like all of it isn't dirty. Like there's really like clean, more taken care of parts of it also. But yeah, that's pretty much what people complain about. People complain about, and then there's like things I see people complaining about online that I never hear people complaining about in real life. So I'm like, who are these people? Which is why it's a good thing to, like, the internet's great, and I love the internet, and I don't know what the hell I would do without it. But that can't be your only source of information. Like, you definitely need to, like, get out in the world and just, like, talk to people and experience, like, the real world outside, because it's totally different than how people make it out to be on the internet. Like, the world just seems like a dire, horrible place with just horrible people if you only read, like, Instagram comments and YouTube comments and stuff. He wants food. I'll give him some in a bit. But yeah, like online, I'll see people complain about like things not getting taken care of, like as far as like the infrastructure, like I don't know, roads not getting paved and that type of thing. Which I guess, yeah, there is a lot of like messed up roads, but I don't know, like just all the things that people complain about are like so minor. Like to me, like it's like, yeah, I'll deal with that to live in like the sickest place ever. Like people complain about parking, which like is not really an issue for me. And like I live in one of like the hardest areas to park in. And sometimes I have to park like a few blocks away, which is fine. Like then I get a chance to walk. Like I get to walk around my neighborhood a bit, which I don't do much because I'm always working. But overall, like for me, I don't see the point in living, or like, I mean, I haven't been to too many places, but I went to San Francisco last year. I'm from San Diego. Like as far as California goes, like I can't really see myself living anywhere other than LA. Like that's just the kind of person I am. Like I just like a place where like things are happening, like where a lot of things are going on and there's things to do and things to go to. Even if I might go through a period where I don't go to any of these things and I don't do these things, it's just nice to be around it. And like people are super friendly. Like people invite me to stuff. Like I meet people. Like all my favorite bands and musicians are always coming here. I can go see them for pretty cheap. Like I got tickets to see Wednesday next weekend, and these tickets were like $30-$40 or something. And the venue's like in the area that I live in. Like I can take the train there, and I'm like 2 or 3 stops away from there. I could literally walk if I want to take a long walk. Like it's just nice to be somewhere where things are happening, people care. Like in LA, I feel like I really feel like I'm part of like a community. Like I feel like we're like all in it together. Like there's like a underlying like life to it. Like I don't know, if everyone feels like an extended family member or something. Like it feels more so like that for me in LA than it ever did in San Diego. Like San Diego, I get depressed and sad and stuff. Like I don't know, San Diego is like way more isolating, and like you really have to be like plugged into like a friend group or something to have stuff going on, because like not much is going on. Like things are happening in like people's houses, and things are like more cliquey and stuff. Like here, like I can just be me and go around just being myself, and I don't stick out. I'm not out of place. No one questions me being there, and people are like friendly. Like I get along with people and stuff. Like for me, I don't know. I can't really see myself living anywhere but here. But also, I haven't seen that much. Like I've really only been like around California. I took a bus to Florida once, but didn't really get to experience Florida too much. I lived in New York for a little bit, which was cool. But like, yeah, like, I mean, who knows what's out there? Like there's so much more in the world to see. So maybe I'll find somewhere else that I prefer to live at one day. But for now, I just love being here. Like, it's the best. But anyways, at the beginning of me working, like around like 7 p.m. or something, I went to Target. Like I gave a ride that was like right by the Target in like Rosemead or something like that. Like one of those like eastern cities. And like I had to use the bathroom, so I stopped at Target, and I figured I'd just buy stuff now. I got one of these, and it's just been in my car for like 12 hours or something, so I need to chill this back up. But I got this one because there was one that had more protein, and that I would have rather gotten. It was like a chocolate flavor, but it was like with real milk. Like this one's soy milk, which is weird too in 2025 having soy milk. Like that's like so 2005 soy milk. We drink oat milk now. I need cashew milk. But oh yeah, I got this at 7-Eleven. Made sure I had one left over to drink tomorrow when I start. I also got, someone left this in my car, a scrunchie. So every now and then, it's weird. Girls always leave like scrunchies. Like this is like the second or third one that someone has left in my car. I don't know how girls lose these so much, but my cats love a nice hair accessory to chase. So I always bring hair ties and scrunchies I find for them to play with. And I think they're interested in the smells too, because it's like the smell of like a new person or something. I'm sure that interests them too. But what else did I get? Oh, I got a bag of treats for the cats. They love these. I have to be careful giving them these, because then they'll just stop eating this because they like this so much. Excuse me. But also I bought this at Target, some more Halloween flair. I got these at, I think at like Big Lots or Didi's or something like that last year. They're like salt and pepper shakers. And as you can see, they've had some wear and tear. I think I've had to like glue this whole thing back together because, of course, if you have stuff like this and you have cats, you have to be very careful where you place them because the cats will destroy them. But yeah, I got a fun little ghost mug. 'Tis the season. What is this? But what else did I get? And I got some juice, some kind of grape juice, just to get a little change of pace from the constant soda drinking. But yeah, it's funny, those girls that I gave a ride to, it was like 3 girls. And usually when I get a ride to like this, like as far as like San Diego, like, this is like the longest ride I've ever gotten. Like from, I think Universal Studios is in Studio City or like North Hollywood or something. But yeah, I ride from there to Point Loma, which Point Loma is like right next to downtown San Diego. So yeah, it's definitely the longest ride I've given. Like usually when I get a ride that long, I'll turn it down just because it just feels like a pain in the ass having to go that far and then you have to come back. But this one I accepted. And when I got there to pick them up, they looked like they gave the vibe that they were like my first guess was that they were like college students or something. Like they all go to school together somewhere in San Diego. And like I saw the ride, at first I thought it was the Ocean Beach because like you just get a quick glance of the map. So I was thinking like maybe they like just, they're like roommates or something and they go to like, I don't know, like, what's that school in Linda Vista? San Diego University or something like that. Like I thought they maybe just went there or something. Like that's the vibe they gave because they looked like pretty young and like the way they were dressed and stuff. Like they looked like they probably go to like like they're into school or something. And then I was like, oh, like you guys are from San Diego? Like I'm from San Diego. And they were like, yeah. And then I kept talking to them and it turns out they're like in the military and they've been living in San Diego for only like a few months. Like they moved there like during the summer. Or like I guess they just joined the military. Or maybe they've been in the military for a while and they just got stationed here. But yeah, it's interesting how like when you ask people where they're from, like some people interpret that as like where they live at now. And some people interpret that as like where you're from or like where you were like born and raised or where you grew up at or whatever. But the whole time I was thinking they were from San Diego. And then the girls, one of them was telling me that they like go to school, and she was like, oh yeah, we live on base and like we go to school. So I was like, oh, are they like high schoolers or something? Because like you live on base and you go to school. I figure that means like your parents are in the military and you're like in high school or something, or maybe go to college and still live with your parents on base or something. But and so it was like weird that she phrased it that way. So I was like, oh, maybe they're in high school. And then we kept talking and then come to find out they're in the military. I'm like, oh, okay, well, you're in the military, that's why you live on base. Which is like, it's just weird. Like they should have just led with we're in the military. But like, I don't know, leading with like you go to school, I assume that's like your main thing or whatever. But like, I don't know, it's just interesting the way people like phrase stuff for the order in which they give information. But they were cool. It was a nice ride. It's interesting meeting people like super young people who are in the military. Like it's interesting to meet someone who like was like young during the first Trump administration and like grew up during the internet age in this country. Like assuming like, or like someone who's like down to join the military and ask them like, why are you guys in the military? Like what made you join? And the reasons are valid. Like one girl was talking about how she just wants to travel and wanted like a stable way to make money and get to travel, and like it really is a good option. Like they pay for your school, you get to travel the world, you make a lot of money. Like I mean, they paid for an Uber from Universal Studios to Point Loma. So like I mean, it definitely is like a valid career option, but it's also just interesting to meet like a younger person who just wants to be in the military. Like just with, I guess just being I don't know. Like, it's just interesting. Cause like I just never meet people like that. Like anyone who I meet is either like just like so against Trump and so against everything going on in this country that it just doesn't seem like they would join the military. Like anyone who seems like they'd be down for that is always like an older person. So this might be the first time I've met like people so young who just like want to be in the military. And like one of them was from Texas and one of them was from Pennsylvania. So like I don't know how it is there. Like maybe people have like a different outlook on politics and all this stuff. Because like the military definitely is like a great option if you just want something stable, something that's gonna like pretty much guaranteed like success. Like yeah, join the military. But like yeah, like me personally, like I don't think I would ever join the military. And like the main reason I wouldn't is because I just couldn't commit like 4 years of my life to someone else like that. Like I can't even commit to like a regular job. Like I need to be like free and able to do what I want. Like I can't like take orders and have people like tell me what to do. Like that's that's a bigger reason for me than even like politics and stuff. And of course like I mean like if it came down to a draft and like some crazy thing where like I had to join the military, like I wonder if I would be willing to do that. Or like because like I definitely don't agree with like so much of what this country does. But then at the same time, I love being from this country and I do love this country. Like there's something so special about being American. Like it's like unlike anything else. Like it's just such a melting pot of cultures and has such a distinct like people say America doesn't have culture, but there's a very distinct like American culture. Like we have like a FU type attitude, like get it yourself, like make it happen. Like it's a special thing to me. Like I love being American. I don't agree with how so many things are done. Like a lot of times I think like it would be interesting to like cause like growing up, police, like I grew up in a place where like police are not looked at as a positive thing, or like police aren't, like it's just known that police aren't there to help you. Like I've known that since I was a kid. Like my dad taught me since I was little, like if a police ever stops me, don't say a word and just only say I want a lawyer because they're out to get you. Like that's the outlook that people had of police when I was like growing up and stuff. And as I've gotten older, I don't think that way anymore. Like I feel like there actually are a lot of good police, and like it seems like it would be cool to like be a police and then actually be a good one, like not be a corrupt one, like actually help people and actually do the right thing. Like what would be sicker than that? Like I mean I probably wouldn't do that, but it seems like a sick idea to just be a cop. And I've had like pretty good experiences with cops since the quarantine. Like before the quarantine, cops really did like just harass me. Like they would stop me all the time for no reason. I didn't do anything, and they would just be so mean to me. Like they would just like yell at me and like talk to me like I'm bad or something when I hadn't done anything. And it would always just end in them like letting me go away because I didn't do anything. But it was just weird how mean they were to me. And I didn't have like the most positive thought of police. But then since the quarantine, I've noticed cops have become like a lot nicer. I don't know if it's because of everything that happened during the quarantine, but like now every interaction I've had with a cop since the quarantine has been like positive. Like they literally have just helped me. Like when my license plate got stolen, a cop pulled me over and pretty much just let me know that my license plate was stolen, told me how to take care of it, and he was like kind to me the whole time, and then just like let me go. And I was like, oh, sick. Like that was cool. Those cops were like cool dudes. Like they just helped me. And then like I got pulled over once because I had my license plate. I ended up reporting that it was stolen because like, dude, whatever someone was doing with my license plate, I'm not going down for that. Like, forget that. But I got pulled over and they were like, your license plate is stolen. And I was like, oh, it was stolen from me. And they just like looked it up real quick and they're like, oh, yep, you're right. All right, go ahead. like every experience I had with the cops since then has been like positive. So like, I don't think cops aren't bad. Like, cops are cool. Or I mean, cops are just people. So like, I don't judge someone just for being a cop. Like, you might be a person who is a positive person and really just wants to make a positive difference. And you're trying to do that through being a cop. And if that's who you are, then like, that's cool. Or like, you might just be like some weird inferiority complex type person who now has like a position of power, so you can be mean to people and they can't do anything about it. That might be you. And you might suck, but like, just being a cop doesn't inherently make you bad or the enemy in my eyes anymore. Like, that's just what your job is, and you might be good or bad. I don't know. But that's not the case for everything though. That's just cops. Like, you might be like an ICE agent, or like even like freaking, like, I feel like I have more beef with parking enforcement than cops. Like, parking enforcement, sometimes I want to just freaking throw a brick through their window or something, dude. But yeah, I guess, yeah, I've just been ranting for a while, so that should be enough for now. Bye.